Hey friends, welcome to English Beyond Words. I'm Mark, and I'm really happy you're here today. Do you struggle to understand native English speakers? Does it feel like everyone talks way too fast? Do you catch a few words but miss the rest? If yes, then pay close attention, because in this episode, I'm going to show you exactly how to understand fast English, even when people speak quickly, even when they use expressions you've never heard, and even when their accent sounds totally different. Welcome to English Beyond Words, the podcast where we help you build real listening skills and speaking confidence. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched an English movie or podcast and thought, why can't I follow this? I know these words, but when they speak, I get lost. I wish I could understand everything like native speakers do. Well, here's the truth. Native speakers don't actually speak faster than you think. They connect words, they drop sounds, they blend everything together naturally. For example, instead of "what are you doing?" they say "what you doing?" Instead of "going to," they say "gonna." Instead of "want to," they say "wanna." It's not fast English, it's connected English. And once you understand this, everything changes. Here's the problem most learners face. They study grammar, they memorize vocabulary, but they never train their ears. So when they listen, they panic. From today, that changes. You're going to train your ears the right way, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Let's begin. The first step to understanding fast English is simple. Start listening to short clips, very short, maybe 1 minute or even 30 seconds. Don't choose long videos or full podcasts yet. Why? Because your brain needs to focus. When the clip is short, you can replay it multiple times without feeling overwhelmed. Here's what you do. Play the clip once and just listen. Don't try to catch every word. Just feel the rhythm. Notice how the sentences flow. Then play it again. This time, try to catch a few more words. Then play it a third time. Now you'll notice details you missed before. Maybe a word you didn't hear. Maybe a phrase that suddenly makes sense. This is called active listening, and it's one of the most powerful ways to train your ears. It's not about speed, it's about repetition and focus. Now, let's talk about something that will completely transform your listening ability. It's called shadowing, and if you do this consistently, you'll start understanding English at native speed. Here's how shadowing works. You play an audio or video, and as the person speaks, you repeat their words at the exact same time, not after they finish, right along with them, like an echo, like a shadow. For example, if they say, "I'm heading to the store," you say it with them as they say it. You match their speed, their tone, their rhythm. At first, this feels really awkward. You'll stumble over words, you'll fall behind. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is practice. Over time, your mouth learns to move faster. Your brain learns to process faster. And suddenly, you're thinking in English at the same speed native speakers use. That's when understanding becomes automatic. Now, remember what I said earlier about connected speech? Let's practice some of the most common patterns. Native speakers say, "what you doing?" instead of "what are you doing?" They say "gonna" instead of "going to." They say "wanna" instead of "want to." They say "dunno" instead of "I don't know." They say "lemme" instead of "let me." When you learn these patterns, you don't freeze when you hear them. Your brain recognizes them instantly. It's like learning a rhythm in a song. Once you know the beat, you can move with it easily. Here's another powerful technique. Use subtitles, but use them smartly. Most people watch with subtitles and never turn them off. That's a mistake. Here's the right way. First, watch a short video with subtitles on. Let your eyes and ears work together. Then watch the same video again without subtitles. This time, only your ears do the work. Why does this help? Because the first time you understand the content. The second time you train your ears to catch the sounds. And after doing this a few times, something amazing happens. You stop needing subtitles. You understand everything just by listening. Even the jokes, even the fast parts, even the slang. Now, here's something really important. Understanding fast English isn't about studying more. It's about practicing daily. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a massive difference. Listen to a clip, shadow it, repeat it. Make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Here's a mistake many learners make. They listen to English, then translate it into their native language in their head. That slows you down. That creates a delay. Instead, you need to connect English words directly to meaning, not through translation. For example, when you hear the word apple, don't think of the word in your language, just picture an apple. When you hear run, imagine someone running. When you hear happy, feel the emotion. This is how native speakers think. They don't translate. They connect words to images, feelings, and actions. And the more you do this, the faster you'll understand. Let me give you a real example. Imagine you're watching a scene where someone says, "I'm starving, let's grab a bite." If you translate starving and grab a bite word for word, you'll get confused. But if you connect them to meaning, you immediately understand. Starving means very hungry. Grab a bite means eat something quickly. No translation needed, just direct understanding. This is the shift you need to make. Here's another tip. Watch the same video or listen to the same podcast multiple times. I know it sounds boring, but repetition is the secret. The first time you catch maybe 50%, the second time 70%, the third time 90%. By the fourth time, you understand everything, and your brain starts recognizing patterns. Phrases become familiar. Pronunciation becomes clear. Listening becomes effortless. One more thing. Don't be afraid of fast content. Start with slower podcasts, yes, but gradually challenge yourself. Watch real conversations. Watch interviews. Watch movies. At first, you'll struggle, but your ears will adapt. Your brain will adjust. And before you know it, what once sounded impossible now sounds perfectly normal. Understanding fast English is not a talent, it's a skill. And like any skill, it grows with practice. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 10 minutes every day. That's how you build it. Not by waiting until you're ready, but by starting right now and staying consistent. So let me ask you, are you ready to train your ears? Are you ready to stop translating and start understanding? Are you ready to finally keep up with native speakers? Then commit to this. Practice daily, use shadowing, listen actively, and watch your progress explode. Let me tell you something. Understanding fast English is not impossible. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a huge vocabulary. You just need the right approach and daily practice. One day soon, you'll watch an English movie and realize you understood every single word. You'll listen to a podcast and follow along effortlessly. You'll talk to a native speaker and your brain won't freeze. You'll feel confident, proud, and ready. But that day only comes if you start today. So tell yourself right now, I can understand fast English. I can improve my listening skills. I am getting better every single day. Because you are. If this episode helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to English Beyond Words. And tell me in the comments, which tip was most helpful? Was it shadowing, connected speech, or active listening? Let me know. I read every comment. Thank you for being here today. Keep practicing, keep listening, and remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. I'm Mark, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep going.